Hey guys, and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 4. As always, I am DemonFire93, and last time we took out Captain Swift, and now we are on the third scenario, the Strait of the Lost. The Strait of the Lost has earned its name. This region is swarming with pirates, and the sea itself has been known to swallow ships. Someone, or something, is terrorizing this waterway. Tawny must find out who and destroy them if she is ever going to gain mastery over the Gold Sea. Victory conditions. Build the Eye of Chaos in Rumport. Okay. Lose Tawny, Pete, or the town of Rumport. Okay, can't do that. And Tawny, Pete, and Syra, with all of their spells, skills, and experience, will transfer to the next map, along with the Giant Slayer sword. All of these things are what?
Honor among thieves. Ha!
And level 23.
Invokes such rubbish is a hypocrite.
Sure.
The instant they have the opportunity to stab their best friend in the back, you know they won't even hesitate.
And of course not.
Pirate, on the other hand, lives by a different model. The last one standing gets the gold.
Yes, and that's gonna be us. We're gonna be the last one standing. Just destroy all other pirates. What is it with my luck these days? I exclaimed. I watched helplessly as another one of my ships sunk before my eyes. I left Yanthre 2 weeks ago with a fleet of 7 ships to finally conquer the entire Gold Sea. To do so, I needed to conquer the Strait of the Lost. But there is a reason this place has such an ominous name. Even my father chose to stay away from it. Numerous ships have disappeared here in the past, but I didn't know why until now. We sailed into the Strait of Lost expecting... I don't know what we were expecting, but it certainly wasn't the sea monsters. The first monster came up from behind us and tipped the ship, trailing at our rear. By the time the rest of us had turned to face this new threat, the poor ship and its entire crew, was sinking beneath the waves. After that, the battle was pure chaos. Eight Fingers Oba immediately grabbed a harpoon and took up a position at the bow of the Feral Vixen. I guided the ship around toward the sea monster and screamed orders at the crew. I had archers to both sides and to the stern, spearmen supporting them in case the creature jumped up on deck, as they have been known to do. Sea monsters were unpredictable creatures, but usually they broke off an attack the moment there was any resistance. This day it was different. The second ship cracked in half as the head of a monster crashed up through its hull. This was turning into a disaster. Then the Ravager, captained by Arnok the Hairless, engaged the thing. That's when I saw a dark head break the surface starboard on my own ship. "Two! There are 2 of them!" I shouted. I had never heard of them attacking in pairs before. Something was wrong here, but there wasn't much time to think about it. We took the battle to the beasts, and I have to hand it to my men. They fought well. Still, I lost 3 more ships in the process. Somehow, the Ravager managed to survive, although its hull took some heavy damage. Pete Gurley was still at my side. He had been my new first mate aboard the Vixen ever since I gave Arnok his own ship. We pulled 28 men out of the water. The rest are drowned or digesting in the stomachs of those sea monsters, Pete said. I nodded while I searched the horizons with my telescope. Something about the attack seemed too organized, 2 monsters fighting together, and to the death no less, which was just odd. Could somebody be controlling them? That's when I spotted a splash of gold in the water, followed by a glittering fin. Even though I had seen it for less than a second, I knew what I had seen. "Mermaids," I said. "That explains it." "What about mermaids?" Pete Gurley said. "I'd wager they were the ones behind this welcome party." I handed Pete the spyglass. "Months ago, I sent some of my men down here on foot to establish an outpost called Rumport. It was to be my garrison here on the Strait of the Lost, but I hadn't heard from them since. That's why I brought 7 ships with me. I wanted to make a show of force. Obviously, I underestimated the power of my mysterious enemy. That won't happen again. Whether the mermaids liked it or not, I came here to establish a port on the Strait of the Lost. No mermaid or pirate or sea monster was going to stop me." Oh, hi. Okay, for now, let's... Sure. Let's move. Oh, they have 3 that they wanted us to do, eh? They've got 3 ships and they want us to go with 3 different armies. Well, maybe I will then. Right. How can they just move around like that? Alright, Tawny, what do we got? Gambler's deck. Yes, let's get some of these boys, shall we? Can we fight these now? Is this gonna be a bad idea? I feel like it might be. Do you not have... Alright, well... Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Come on, Tawny. Okay. Murdered that son of a bitch. Guess you can head out that way. You against mermaids? I don't know. Is that a good idea? Sure. 2 at a time? 4 at a time? Half of them dead? Another half of them dead? Don't know what that's about, but we did it. Victory. Okay. Sure. And then you boys that are just kind of hanging about. Sure. It's a very interesting start to this level. Yes, leave the rest. Alright. Yes, get money. Sure. Let the rest run. +1 movement. Very good. Yes, let the rest run. Interesting. Can gain no more experience. Yeah, we are aware of that. Basic death magic? What? You can't learn death magic. Things and stuff and stuff and things. Hello, Blue. I'm here to murder you. Tomorrow. I stopped when we found the bodies impaled on tall posts. Crows and other pests had feasted here for some time, leaving only gruesome skeletons staring back at me. I would have shrugged it off. Scare tactics like that don't bother me. But then I knew they were my men when I saw my flag. It was torn and filthy, dangling from the skeletal neck of one of the bodies. These are the men I sent to establish the Rumport outpost. Well, said Pete Gurley nonchalantly, I guess this means someone else runs Rumport now. Yeah, but not for long, I said through gritted teeth. Whoever did this was flaunting their victory. And that's what angered me most. I pointed at the corpses and yelled, cut them down. Yeah, nothing to worry about. I can't claim the den of thieves. Okay, whatever. Hello? Hi there. I'm going to murder all of you. Really? Have fun with that. Oh my. Okay, you may have more power than I thought. Okay. This was a problem. You think yourself some sort of tough shit? Think again. Yeah, well, I almost won. Except I didn't. So that happened. Let's just reload that. Yep. And nothing happened. Okay, gonna move on. This castle is quite a silly place. Let's move on from here, shall we? We don't wanna fight them right now. It's too early on, you know? Let's just move on. For now. Yeah. We'll be fine. I crept forward through the muggy wilderness with only Pete Gurley at my side. I knew Rumport was near, but I wanted to take a look before I approached with my forces. This was the perfect spot for a port stuck out here on the end of the peninsula. The sea shelf was steep, allowing just about any size ship to weigh anchor. My men have chosen well. Too bad they hadn't built better defenses. They might have lived to receive their rewards. Even now, Rumport was barely more than a few shacks in the swamp. Who would kill for such a place? Dang. Can these come down? No. Alright, well. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Charm more fools into joining us. Thank you all for joining me today. Learn your place amongst the trash. Hello, Ifrit. Let's take this town, shall we? Hello, boys. You don't have much hair, you know. Well, thank you for making my life easier. You are not very bright, are you? This town is mine. I have captured Essig, and blue has been eliminated. Alright. You're gonna get the behemoth, or the cliff nest, of course. Good job, buddy boy. What do we have here? What do you have here? Although this tower appears to be a new construction, it is abandoned. No one answers your calls. When you approach the gate, you see a large padlock on the doors. Carved in the metal is a flaming skull, the symbol of Tawny Balfour. Only she has the key. Well, fine. Didn't want to go through here anyways. Just get on my damn boat and leave. We're on the other side of the gate, guys. Let me just come around from the backside, I guess, since I am Tawny Balfour. What about this one? Scattered before this gate are dozens of statues with expressions of pure fear on their faces. No sculptor could have carved those images. This is the work of Medusas. Cautiously approach the gate. All your attempts to bargain with the Medusas fail. Apparently, a band of pirates recently captured their leader, so the Medusas are unwilling to act for fear of retribution if their queen returns. You cannot pass through this gate unless you have the Medusa Witch Queen Circa at your side. Okay. And where is she at? If you don't mind me asking. The men you sent here to build an outpost must have sensed danger from the sea, so they built this tower and locked it with one of the special padlocks you gave them before they left. You reach inside your blouse and remove a key ring secured by a thong. It takes a few tries, but you find the right key and the gate swings open. Hooray! I now have access to this part Which means I get this town. Which means I can start doing something. At least. Go ahead, boys. Land your ship. There we are. Where does this one lead us? And you can build the breeding camp, or breeding pens. I think that's the last building you needed. We have everything on these puny islands. We didn't check up there at all. Huh. Hello. Yes, I'll let you all run. The hell? Hi, guys. Come on now. Fools. He did a thing. Ta-da! I have captured Rumport. What? I woke this morning to the sounds of hammers on wood. Everywhere I walked, there were people hard at work, and supervising the laborers was my second mate, Eight Fingers Oba. You did a good job getting everyone to work, I said. That was not my hand, Captain. It was mostly their fear of Pete Gurley's whip. No one wants a taste of it, Oba said. Oba scratched his graying beard, quiet as always, but he seemed quieter than usual. Was he angry with me for promoting Pete over him? Lesser things have convinced loyal second mates to kill their captains. You seem concerned about something. Oba finally looked at me. I just feel we're wasting our resources and time. There are things out there, Oba said somberly. He gazed at the sea. You can make Rumport the biggest city in the world, but it won't matter as long as those things are out there. You mean the Medusas? Or the mermaids? Yes. I ran into them once when I was a whaler. They may be more beautiful than any woman you have seen, but they are as vicious as a blood-hungry shark, I know. I was the only member of my crew to survive. I haven't forgotten about the mermaids, Oba, or the pirates who live in this region. I'll take care of them, all when the opportunity arises. For now, they can wait. I want Rumport finished before they can do anything about it, I said. What's our main objectives? Build the Eye of Chaos in Rumport. Oh, right. There was a... I kind of glossed over it because it didn't seem all that important. At the time, cause I couldn't figure it out, but I was busy with stuff. How did I get here? There's the underground passage. Let's take that passage back down. Pete Gurley, why don't you have these men join you? Okay, you can get on that boat because there's nothing more to do on this. Well, there is, I guess, a little bit more to do on here, but not right now. You can head through here. Let's see where this leads us. Hi there. So it was down here somewhere. There was a thing. Where'd it go? Oh crap, I lost it. Here it is. It's like right up here. Take that! And that! And that! Ah, you died. Oh well. Didn't care about you anyways. Moving on. You're all done. Okay, you need the labyrinth, you need the gauntlet. Where the fuck? What? These gauntlet. Silly me. There we go.